I've had the immense privilege of serving as both a school principal and a superintendent. And for over 2 decades now, I've been deeply involved with Character Counts as a facilitator and consultant. Through these experiences, I've learned firsthand and see it every single day which truly makes a difference in school: ethical leadership that builds ethical learning communities. Now, when I talk about Character Counts, I'm not just talking about fixing kids or putting up some posters that kids may sometimes ignore, or even just lecturing students until their eyes glaze over. It's much more fundamental than that. It's about how you lead your school. Let me give you an example. As a superintendent, one of my favorite and most important responsibilities was selecting new principals. When there was an opening, the first thing I'd do was meet with the staff at that school. I'd ask them a couple of questions by breaking them into small groups. Here's what I would ask. What words or phrases would you use to describe your school's culture? What are some of the biggest challenges and opportunities your school faces in the year ahead? And most importantly, what characteristics and attributes would you like to see in a new principal who can truly enhance your school's culture and work with you to tackle these challenges and opportunities? And almost every single time, without fail, the responses would center on desired character traits for their leader. Things like integrity, respect, trust, caring were always right there in the top 5. And alongside those, what I like to call performance character traits, think work ethic, perseverance, resilience, being a great communicator, a collaborator, good decision maker. So why do you think this is? Here's the bottom line. Your staff wants a leader who walks in the door with a deep understanding and application of ethical values. They want to see you model the attitude and behavior you expect from everyone else through your words and, most importantly, your actions. The shared values of Character Counts, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, citizenship, are not just buzzwords or things we post up on the wall. They're the very DNA of a strong school culture. They serve as your moral compass, connecting staff and leadership by creating an environment where everyone feels motivated and more committed. It allows you to truly nurture a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Think of it this way. If your school teams aren't connected at the top, they're bound to crumble at the bottom. A school district that I've worked with in Texas is Lamar ISD. And let me share a few words from their leadership about Character Counts and really the connection and the importance that it comes from being at the top.
As members of the Lamar CIC family, we take pride in being part of something much bigger than ourselves. In our community, we've worked to cultivate an atmosphere of acceptance and kindness across our 385 square miles so that we may best educate, serve, and care for all of our students.
Here in Lamar CISD, we don't just embrace each other's differences, we celebrate them. Yes! We don't just teach our students, we speak life into them. We don't just work together, we pull out all the stops to ensure our students are taken care of and have the absolute best experience on all of our campuses and in our classrooms. At many of our campuses, you'll find Character Counts banners hanging proudly. Through these traits, we teach our students to embody what it means to be a good person, to display respect, citizenship, caring, responsibility, fairness, and trustworthiness. And when the lesson is over, our students look at you to lead by example and exemplify these traits.
For us, it's much more than words on a page. We expect our students and staff to believe in these traits we value. We also use them to hold our students and staff accountable. But we need to remember to hold ourselves accountable as well, because it all starts with us. How do you live them out?
As we continue to build on the proud past and bright future of Lamar CISD, it's important, now more than ever, that we remember to continue to come together despite our differences or challenges.
We are all here for a purpose, and it's apparent that many of our staff members truly want to make a difference. We can't give ourselves the benefit of the doubt while assuming the worst about others. So let's replace unfair judgments with insight and empathy.
Be there for one another, support each other, speak life into our students and each other.
Your words count. Your body language counts. Your tone counts.
Your attitude counts.
The example you set counts.
Your actions count.
You count.
We're all navigating through difficult times, and life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. However, we need to remember to be the best versions of ourselves each day, not just for ourselves, but for each other.
Every school has stated values. These are the words on the wall, your mission statement, the desired outcomes for your students, what you say you value. But I want you to focus on operationalizing those values as a leader. This is what you actually value, based on your words and your actions every single day. An emphasis on character and social emotional learning skills will have a limited effect on your school without your direct involvement and unwavering support. As the legendary football coach Pete Carroll once said, if you aren't teaching and practicing your values every day, then those aren't your values. The best thing about being an ethical leader, it really matters. It really, truly matters. And the hardest thing about being an ethical leader, it matters every single day.